This is Rory Singh from the PowerhouseMarketer.com. Today I'm just doing a quick review on a new system that just popped up on my radar today called CryptoGain. Okay, so this is a CryptoGain review as well as a review of the domain and website CryptoGain.biz. Okay. Um, the domain itself was registered on October 22nd, 2017. Okay. So it's like very new to the time of doing this review video. This is like a brand, what would appear to be a brand new investment vehicle yet on the marketplace. Went over to their website and unfortunately cannot find out who's running the show, who runs the company, who's the president, CEO, council members. No one. Okay, so there's no one there. Owners are remaining anonymous. Before I go into more of this CryptoGain review, I just want to let you know that I'm not an affiliate trying to get you to invest in CryptoGain. I'm just here to share some information that could possibly help you succeed with whatever it is that you're trying to do right now. The great majority of people who are looking into cryptocurrencies are most likely here today trying to find ways to create more income and more freedom maybe in your life right now. If that's you and you're here looking for ways to fire your boss, change your lifestyle, whether that would be an extravagant lifestyle or even a simple lifestyle, I just like to let you know that there are a lot of people who have already succeeded online in replacing their income, but they haven't done it by just simply joining an opportunity and sitting back and hoping that they strike it rich online. The great majority of people who have come before you and who have succeeded already and who are living the lifestyle that maybe you want to live right now are doing so with something called affiliate marketing, a legitimate way to make money for yourself, as well as they have learned the skill sets that you need to learn right now if you haven't learned them, like traffic generation, how to generate your own leads, and how to plug into a very powerful system that actually has legal and legit ways and has the compensation power to actually give you the type of income that you would need online in order to replace your income. There's a very powerful system lower below this video that incorporates all the stuff that I just mentioned that you would need in order to have success. You can go down lower below, click the link, and take the first step there. Okay, back to CryptoGain. So, looking into CryptoGain further, what it seems like is a reboot of BitLake. Okay, and I'm going to explain exactly why I'm saying that. And you can go out there and do your own due diligence and research, but you're going to find out the same information that I'm sharing with you today. There's a great problem here. I'm going to get into the great problem because this problem will include yourself, especially if it's replace your income or even make extra money. Okay, if that's you, you really need to listen to what I have to say after this review of CryptoGain. Okay, so domain itself, CryptoGain.biz, was created on October 22nd, 2017. Website has no information, so anonymous owners, anonymous leadership, etc. There is an official Facebook group, however, that was created on October 26th. That was 4 days after the domain was created. Okay. Only one admin is listed on this Facebook group, a person by the name of Bernie Thompson. Okay. And unfortunately, there's not too much information on Bernie Thompson before October 26th because apparently the Facebook profile that's linked to Bernie Thompson was only created on October 26th, the same day that the official Facebook group for CryptoGain was created. Then, if you keep digging, I found more information on their website. They have an incorporation number that they're actually listing on their website. But unfortunately, it doesn't match the name CryptoGain. It's linked to BitLake. It's listed as BitLake Ltd. Okay, so basically this would be what you would call BitLake version 2.0. Okay, under a different name, and there's a reason why this is happening. But back over to CryptoGain. CryptoGain, no products or services at the moment. They're claiming it's free to join and a minimum investment. It's not really free to join. System owners say free to join, trying to keep consumer watchdogs off their back by labeling them as a Ponzi scheme. So when they say free to join, they're hoping that they're not labeled as a Ponzi scheme. Ponzi scheme is something without any products and services, and it is just directly linked to the idea of just making money. Okay, that's what a Ponzi scheme is. And it's also using the idea of MLM, even though it's not MLM, because traditional MLM, a real MLM, has products and services, even though they're sponsoring and recruiting. I see a lot of people coming into this make money online industry who are hating on MLM all the time. But what I'm getting the idea of is that the great majority of people were hoping to strike it rich in Ponzi schemes. Like before even cryptocurrencies were around, we had something called HYIPs, which are still around, and a lot of people join in the hopes of making money, and then when they find out that they get ripped off for whatever reason, they get pissed off and they start blaming everything on MLM. Okay. But back, a lot of things to think about, especially if fire your boss and make money here that you're trying to do today. So free to join, it's not really free to join. A minimum investment of 0.001 Bitcoin. So it's very low cost to get in. And there's a reason why it's low cost. And it's actually a smart move on the owners of CryptoGain and past owners of BitLake. Okay, and I'll explain why I just said that in just a moment. Apparently BitLake was launched back in August 2017 this year, and unfortunately it did not last very long. Before a month was even over, I don't even think it lasted weeks, but before a month was over, BitLake collapsed. BitLake offered 10%, 12%, and 15% forever daily ROI, so they promised ROI, which the same deal CryptoGain is offering, 10, 12, and 15% forever daily ROI. But as we all know, and maybe some of you don't know, and you can actually go out and look that up, BitLake did not last very long. I found a young lady, I'm not going to mention her name, but I found a young lady who has a lot of views. She's got like 500-600 views on this one video, and she's saying she's claiming she got ripped off. She looks very like a very intelligent person, and she's making videos on YouTube, but she's claiming that she got ripped off with BitLake. But here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. We have something called common sense. We have a lot of adults here that are looking for legitimate ways to make money. Maybe you right now looking for ways to make money for yourself. But people are joining stuff out of desperation. I mean, red flag number one. Red flag number one for CryptoGain, and the same as with BitLake, because I did a review on BitLake in the past, not that long ago. And red flag number one, anonymous owners. Yes, you might want to fire your boss, but I mean, if you're going to be sending money, and a lot of people now, they don't even care if there's anonymous owners. They're still getting, because they're so desperate. And you cannot be desperate for anything. Desperation is just putting desperate energy out, nervous energy out to the universe, to the marketplace, and it's going to end up, screwing people over. So making decisions as a desperate person is not, I'm not saying that you personally are a desperate person watching this video. I'm just saying the great majority of people who are getting involved in schemes are basing their decisions based on desperation, and that is not how entrepreneurs, people have took many years to transition into an entrepreneur, especially people who came in from an employee mindset. But entrepreneurs are, yes, they are risk-taking people, but they take calculated risks. They have learned how to take calculated risks by making mistake after mistake after mistake and losing money after money after money over and over and over until they finally realize, hey, we got to come up with a solid plan here, and something that actually places the odds in your favor, right? So you got to learn how to make calculated decisions. So red flag number one with CryptoGain would be anonymous owners. Who the heck would ever send money to some other company who they didn't even know was behind the show, but apparently a lot of people are. Okay. Red flag number two, BitGain, sorry, BitLake, they should call this thing BitGain, but BitLake collapsed, and even though they were claiming they were going to pay out forever, within less than a month, right? Few weeks. Young lady on YouTube claiming she got ripped off. I'm just thinking, what do you expect? You joined a Ponzi scheme and you expected to have, become a millionaire? That's just to me, that's just kind of a silly idea, guys. Silly idea. Just joining something and expecting to sit back and kick back, and you're going to be on the beaches of the world by just joining something. And a lot of people are just doing this over and over and over, and that's insanity. Insanity, according to what we have read on the internet. I don't even know if Albert Einstein said this, but they're placing Albert Einstein's names and pictures and saying insanity, which makes sense, is doing the same thing over and over, like joining stuff and sitting back and waiting to get rich. And expecting different results without changing, without doing personal development, without learning the skill sets that you need to learn right now if it's fire your boss that you're after. And if you don't learn these skill sets and you don't do this personal development every day, and you're not putting yourself out there and you're not creating traffic and leads, then you could get stuck dying with the music still in you. A lot of you have hopes and dreams. Maybe you right now have great dreams in you, great potential in yourself. But you have to learn the skill sets of successful marketers, the people who have come before you and who are living the lifestyle that you want to live, whatever lifestyle that is, simple or extravagant. So red flag number three on CryptoGain now is the same red flag that BitLake and the rest of these schemes are offering, and they're just offering promised income online. Okay, there is no promise of income in life. There's no guarantees of anything in life other than death and taxes. I know it sounds like, oh, this guy's raining on my parade. Okay, no, I'm not raining on your parade. I'm just trying to shine some light on your parade, and hopefully, giving you some information that maybe you can understand and accept. But I'm gonna go out on a limb here because I want to shut this video off. It's been long enough. I think you can get the idea if CryptoGain is a real legitimate opportunity, or if it's a scam, if it's a Ponzi scheme. BitLake collapsed. In conclusion to CryptoGain, I would say it definitely would be a Ponzi scheme. Okay, same owners as BitLake, who are also anonymous. And just like the young lady on YouTube who's still pursuing Bitcoin, she's claiming she got scammed. I'm going to suggest that what's going to happen here is the same thing that happened to BitLake, and the same thing that's happening to 99.9% of the other Ponzi schemes that are being created every day around the idea of legitimate trading, around the idea of legitimate cryptocurrencies. That it's not a question of if CryptoGain's going to collapse. It's a question of when they will exactly collapse. As the young lady on the YouTube video was saying, was that she was actually getting paid out. And how these schemes operate is they will pay you out in the beginning. They want you to they want to earn your trust. They want you to see some gain, because as you noticed, in order to get started here with CryptoGain, it's only 0.001 Bitcoin. Okay, so it's not that expensive. It's very low cost. People can afford this. People will afford this. People will try it out. And once you start seeing that you've got some gain now, most likely what's the next thing that you would do, like the young lady did in her YouTube video? She said, holy smokes, I was making $44 a day. And she's like, if I can make $44 a day, I'm just going to drop down some more money. But she dropped down like $400 more. And then eventually by that point, they collapsed. Okay, so it's not a question of if these type of schemes collapse. It's just a question of how long they stay. There's a whole bunch of guys with YouTube channels and all kinds of even guys and girls who used to have a lot of integrity, knowing in their hearts right now, I mean, they paid their dues in the form of they learn the skill sets that you need to learn right now by going below this video, clicking that link, and taking the first step there, by becoming professional marketers online. Okay, by putting themselves out there, by creating traffic, by creating leads, by creating following. They've learned how to do these things that you need to learn right now if it's fire your boss and change your lifestyle that you're after. Okay, but in their hearts, they know that these are Ponzi schemes that they're putting people into now. But I was always wondering, why would they do that now after they're living, a temporary lifestyle? I'm saying temporary because there's a thing called karma. Whatever we put out to the marketplace, if we put out value to the marketplace, we get back value in the form of traffic, leads, new team members, sales, relationships. Okay, we put out good karma in our relationships at home with our wives, with our husbands, with our families. We usually can receive reciprocal energy back from our families, back from our any type of relationship. Whatever you invest in, you get back. So that's good karma. Okay, now there's a thing called bad karma. The bad karma would be knowingly funneling a whole bunch of people into a Bitcoin scheme. I say scheme because these are schemes that are revolving around the idea of legitimate cryptocurrencies. There's no argument that cryptocurrencies hold value. Okay, but the thing is, the great majority of these schemes are pretending to be legit ICOs, which in truth they are creating revenue based around the idea of the MLM sponsoring or recruiting side of things without real sponsoring and recruiting going on. Okay, hopefully you are following me right now. So the great majority of these things are just set up not to make you rich, because they're just schemes revolving around the idea of legitimate ways to make cryptocurrencies, to earn bitcoins, they're based around legitimate ideas of creating wealth and freedom for yourself. But when you truly look at what this is a scheme, and it creates money by sponsoring and recruiting. When sponsoring and recruiting dies down, or if the company owners just want to shut down and start up another scheme because they're anonymous, they can just do so. Or the third thing that usually happens to a scheme that would, or even an HYIP that would make it collapse, is if the authorities shut it down. So that's another reason that people are putting fake names, fake pictures, or no pictures, no names, and remaining anonymous on their websites and on their official Facebook groups, because these people want to make money for themselves, but they don't want to be held liable in case they get sued, in case they get fined, or in case authorities want to put them in jail for ripping people off. So moral of the story, don't rip yourself off. Use your own common sense, and don't dismiss your own intuition because of the feeling of desperation. Okay, so that's my conclusion today. If you're still watching this video right now, powerful system, lower below, legitimate way to make money. We will also train you. We will actually train you how to do this stuff. We also have lucrative opportunity. Number one recommended opportunity, lower below. Okay. Again, my name is Rory Singh, thepowerhousemarketer.com. Have yourself an awesome day.